Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, welcome back. This pick a card reading will be all about your next relationship. So from left to right you have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So you have the Temperance, the Magician, and the Ten of Cups. This is someone who is all about family. They're a very balanced person and they like to make things happen. They could be very skilled with their hands. There's someone who will take charge and make sure that things get done the correct way. They seem like somebody who has a lot of energy. This could also be someone who is very fit. They take care of themselves, but they're a very hands-on person. They could also love to cook as well. So right now, this is someone who's already in a place where they are pretty stable. They have their own home, they have their own vehicle, they're working a very great job. They could also be very far within their career. So the next thing for them is finding that person that they can settle down with. This is someone who would sit down and talk to you about any problems that you may have had in your past relationships or any problems that you may have in the future. How can they avoid dealing with certain things, or how can they avoid causing you any type of pain or anything negative? And even if something were to come up, this is someone who would want to sit down and talk about it. They're very patient, very calm person. They don't really like to fight or argue or go back and forth. This is also someone who is like very cool. People describe them as like cool, calm, and collected. So they're not the one to raise their voice or try to talk over you. They will sit and listen while you speak and express yourself, and they expect the same in return. Very respectful person. They could have a lot of women in their family that they grew up around, and this mother figure has raised this person very well. They could also be very artistic. They could like going to the museum, different art shows. I'm laughing because they may not be the best artist, but they really enjoy creating art, or they enjoy being free. They could also love to be in nature. They could love to be around water. This could be someone who loves to just go to the beach and walk in the sand and listen to the ocean. They're a very peaceful person. Their hair could be long, and they could have like tribal tattoos or just very unique and rare tattoos, or they could have a unique birthmark somewhere on their body. This is someone who would also invite you to meet their family. They may have like Sunday dinners where everyone goes to the mother's home or the grandparents' home, and they sit and eat dinner and talk about their week and their week ahead. They have a very strong support base. And like I said before, they're definitely all about family. And although their family is very respectful, it seems like they warm up to you very quickly. Very soon after going to this dinner or meeting their family, they will be inviting you out. This could be like a sister of theirs, an aunt of theirs. Some of you, this could be a brother of theirs, an uncle of theirs. I see you getting invited out a lot, or invited over. They could also ask you for your opinion on certain things. Some of you may be into beauty. You could be a hairstylist, you could be a nail tech, you could do lashes, you could be a makeup artist, a stylist. They will want your expertise. And even if you're not, they just want to include you. These are family members that will really like you, and they're very fond of you. But for some of you, especially if you are skilled at something, they'll be very intrigued by your career and getting to know you. Yeah, the Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. I feel like you may feel as though they're just being cordial, they're just being nice, but they actually like you. In this relationship, it's gonna feel very mature. This could be completely different from what you dealt with in your past. This is like a grown adult. They're not childish, they don't go for the games, and you don't have to feel like you have to fill up the space or the time with speaking. This is someone that you can just relax with and feel comfortable and complete. Even when it's silent, you still feel like you're having a productive day. Even if you're not going out somewhere or going out to eat, going out to do different events and different activities together, you two will be able to chill in each other's presence without having to fill up any space. This is also someone who will be very accepting of who you are and what you do. Some of you may have quirky ways, and this is someone who's not going to judge you based off of that. You're going to feel like you can completely be yourself around them. I honestly feel like this is also someone who you two can talk about anything without the conversation going left or without someone getting upset or offended. This is a very open person, especially with you two being in a relationship. They're very open to whatever you have to ask them or whatever conversation you want to have. They also like physical touch. They love to hug you, embrace you, hold your hand. There's things that you won't have to ask this person to do. You won't have to ask them to buy you flowers, ask them to hold the door open for you, ask them to reassure you that they love you. And I feel like once this person invites you to meet their family and friends, you already hold a very special place in their heart. They're not afraid to express their emotions to you. They're not ashamed of embracing this connection, regardless of who they're around. This isn't someone who cares to look a certain way. As long as you two are happy, that's all that matters to them. I also feel like this is someone who can read you very well, but this is a relationship that you'll be able to honestly relax in. Of course, every relationship has its ups and downs, but this is someone who, like I said before, is willing to talk about things and find a solution so that you don't have to continue to argue about the same thing or continue to explain to this person what they're doing wrong for the 10th time. They will be able to hear you loud and clear the first time. Yeah, the Empress. This energy overall is very beautiful. This is someone who is going to embrace you, and you're going to feel like you got lucky. You're going to feel like finally this is the relationship I've been wanting. A lot of you have also put in a lot of work within yourself. That's also what's bringing this in. So the both of you have worked really hard to get to where y'all are right now so that y'all are able to coexist and really sit and talk about things without making assumptions or overthinking. You two are in a place where you're stepping into this connection without bringing the past into something new or judging this person based off of what you've experienced in your past. You have the Eight of Swords here, the Star, and the Moon. You have the Child, the Crossroads, and the House. This is someone who you'll be able to take your time with. They're not someone who's going to pressure you into doing something that you clearly don't want to do or something that you're clearly not ready for. So 13, 22, 4. There's 4, 4, 4 here, 3 plus 1, 2 plus 2, and then 4. So that could be significant to you. But this is a very positive and content connection. Someone that you won't have to stress about. And this is also a very protective person. And like I said before, family is very important to them. They could live in a big home. They could have built their own home. They could also want to build a home with you. But this is a relationship that's going to have a natural flow. It's going to feel like water, just something easygoing. And I feel like a lot of you will be very surprised and just really happy that you encountered each other. You have the cross here. You have the locket. And you have the Child here. So you may end up having kids with this person. You could have twins. Some you may adopt. You may already have a child. They may already have a child. But this is going to be a smooth connection, like I said before, where you two will be able to enter each other's lives in a comfortable way. This is someone who is genuinely going to adore you and be extremely supportive of you. And you're going to receive a lot of love and support from their family as well and their friends. So yeah, that's your reading part 1. I hope it resonates. Hopefully you like, comments, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. So you have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. I feel like at first, you or the both of you could be very anxious, very nervous. But I feel like once you two get comfortable around each other, you'll see the relationship turn around into something very beautiful. This could be someone who, they may be a homebody or they're not really as social as you may be. This is someone who could be socially awkward and they could mainly stay to themselves. You may also notice this person is able to really open up and have a lot of fun when they are around their friends, even around their family, or this could be when they are doing some type of activity. You'll notice a different side of them. There's someone who has to get out of their comfort zone. There's someone who you have to spend a little bit of time with before you get to see a different side of them, a more fun and free side of them. But they're very optimistic. They always try to see the brighter side of things. And even though they may struggle with their social skills and they may have anxiety, this is someone who would be very calm in a very dramatic situation. They would be that shoulder that you can lean on, that shoulder that you can cry on. They are surprisingly very controlled when their environment can be very chaotic. This may be something that they had to learn growing up. They could come from a very rough upbringing, so they had to really kind of teach themselves to be a certain way or to handle certain situations. They may have been bullied growing up. They could have been bullied up until high school. Some of you, this could be up until college. And there's someone who may have transformed themselves. This could also play a part in why they are a little bit closed off or just kind of to themselves. But something that you'll notice about this person is they are someone who stands up for people. This is someone who doesn't look as strong as they actually are. So I feel like what most people may expect out of them, just by looking at their physical appearance, they'll be surprised by the way this person would actually handle situations. I'm also getting this to someone who's very wealthy. They don't show it at all. This person does not care to be flashy, but you will notice like little things. They may have a really nice vehicle. They have a really nice home. They're like up to date with all their devices. They could be more so like a gadget type of person. They love electronics. They could be into tech. They could have a career in tech, but there's just something about them that you're not going to notice or you wouldn't be able to see unless you get to know them. So their energy is kind of like full of surprises. Yeah, Four of Wands, Knight of Swords. This could also be the way this person speaks. They could have like a very heavy accent and it doesn't really match like their appearance. They could also have like some hidden tattoos, some hidden piercings. They may wear a hat a lot or like a beanie, but their hair could be dyed underneath. It could be like a neon color. So this is also someone who will be like extremely supportive of you. So if you're in like a certain environment where you deal with a lot, this person will be very open to inviting you to be with them or stay with them. I feel like this person's energy, they are very great at communicating. There's someone who is very direct. They may also say something to you that may be surprising. Their voice as well may surprise you. This is someone who may not have been on many dates. They may not go out as much. So you'll be surprised when this person is like planning different trips, different vacations, wanting to take you out. They're very romantic, but it's a side of them that they're going to show you that they don't show anyone else. I feel like this is something that catches you off guard. Some of you may find out that you went to the same school as this person, or y'all have like very similar interests. You two definitely have a lot in common. If you are wanting to settle down and get married, this is someone that won't take years for them to propose to you. And that may surprise you as well. You may marry this person very quickly, but this is someone who's very sure about what they want and who they're with. They're very clear about that. They don't really need to wait 5 to 10 years. Their energy can be very spontaneous as well, but it's also calculated. Six of Wands. You'll be celebrating with this person a lot. There's a lot of memories that you two will create together. This is someone who's going to make sure that you two have a lot of fun together. If you're having a hard time or you're having a rough day, they're going to make sure that they're able to put a smile on your face. They're going to make sure they're able to make you happy, make you laugh. So by the end of that day, you're not even going to think about whatever it was that was giving you a hard time. They're the type of person where once they fall in love with someone, they give their all. So although it does take them time to kind of open up, once they do, you have this person's undivided attention. And they're also very helpful. This is someone who would volunteer to help your family, to help your friends, like anybody that's in need around you, they'll be willing to help. They're also very generous as well. I feel like this is someone who will stare at you a lot. They will love to ask you questions, just getting to know you better. You can sit and talk to this person for hours about anything, your favorite show, your favorite food, what you like to do. You can also talk to them about what you experienced, in your childhood, growing up, things that you like, things that you dislike. and they won't get tired of hearing you speak about these things. I'm just envisioning a couple. They could be on the beach, they could be at the park, but there's like a blanket that they're lying on, and they're just gazing at the stars and just talking about their life. And time is an illusion in y'all's universe. It doesn't feel like you're talking too much or you're doing too much. You just feel at home. You feel at peace. This person could love giving you hugs. They love embracing you. They just really enjoy being close to you. And they have this energy where as soon as they get off of work, they are like rushing home. They're speeding home. They're speeding home to come to you, just to hear about your day, just to hear anything, whatever you have to say, whatever you feel. You can just speak your mind to this person. They are very understanding. And this is also someone who will be very supportive of your hobbies or whatever your interests are. And they would love to invest in whatever you have going on. So if you're someone who's into makeup, if you're into fitness, whatever you're into, whatever you like to do on your free time, they'll be very supportive. This is like your number one fan, your number one supporter. They will also give you a lot of compliments, and they notice like every little thing about you. If you just got your hair done, they will immediately compliment you on that. If you got your hair cut, if you bought a new dress, if you bought a new suit, whatever it is that you change up about yourself, they notice it. Because like I said, this person is always staring at you. They're always staring at you. They always notice. And I said before, where this person may be socially awkward, they're still able to really read people, and they're very supportive emotionally. And they have like a sensitive side to them, like a gentle touch. So this is someone who understands your feelings, and they respect your feelings. They wouldn't want to hurt your feelings or make you feel some type of way about something, or have you feeling anxious or self-conscious or insecure. They are very comforting. This is definitely an energy that you can count on. But once you start to date this person and things go from there, they honestly love everything about you. They see you as someone who can do no wrong in their eyes. They're also very private about y'all's relationship. They make it very clear that they're taken and you two are together. But when it comes to y'all's business, they don't really talk about that. They don't care to tell people about what y'all have going on. But this is someone who would definitely celebrate y'all's connection. Whatever it is that celebrates y'all's connection, that celebrates you, they are down for it. So they do have a side of them that they show the world. It may seem uninterested. It may seem like they're just existing and they don't have a care in the world. Once you connect with this person, you'll see a completely different side of them. And it's actually a very beautiful side. You have the Nine of Wands. You have the Five of Cups. You have the Eight of Pentacles. It seems like you both have experienced a lot in y'all's past, but y'all don't let these things keep you from living life and experiencing new things and new challenges. And that optimism that the both of you have is what's going to bring you two together. So you have the dog, the bouquet, and the child. Yeah, this is someone who's very loyal and, like I said, very romantic as well. And if you choose to settle down and have children or have one child, they will still be very romantic. And I feel like this person will have like a routine where they get you flowers or they buy you your favorite candy. You two could also stick to taking each other out like every weekend or every other weekend. It just seems like a very romantic relationship, and it's very loving, very supportive. I feel like the both of you have been looking for each other, hoping for each other. So once you two finally cross paths, it'll feel like a dream, a very beautiful dream. They see a future with you, and they have tunnel vision. Their mind, their thoughts, their eyes are only for you. And this is someone who will let you know this every day. And even if you already have a child, they'll still be the same. They'll still be very supportive, still be very loving. Their energy is very calm, but it's also very reassuring to know that you have someone you can count on. They will honestly show you every day that they love you and they want to continue to be in your life. They want to continue to be supportive of whatever you have going on and whatever it is that you want to do. This is someone who definitely has a gentle soul. So yeah, that's your reading part 2. I hope it resonates. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. So when I was shuffling, I was getting this person has a lot of energy. They're very enthusiastic. They could also talk really fast, but they seem very excited to see you, to meet you. Some of you may be talking to this person for a while before you actually meet them, but they seem very excited to see you or just very excited to have you a part of their life. Some of you, this may be a friend of yours, and you two end up getting to know each other on a romantic level. But it seems like this is a very like sweet type of relationship. Kind of starts off as like puppy love. So they're very excited because they haven't felt this way in a while. Their last relationship could have really broken them, and they took the time to really get themselves back on track. So it's like really exciting that they have found someone who brings that spark in their life. Although their exterior may seem very energized and maybe a little bit chaotic, they are very grounded. They could be very deep within their beliefs, and they could have like a kind of like a strict routine that they stick to. But once they are done with their routine and they pay their respects to whoever they believe in, then they take off running and they start their day just high off life. There's definitely something here about their past that can be very traumatic, very deep, very heartbreaking. They may have lost someone in their past, and this could be something that got them into their beliefs. But I feel like you wouldn't notice this about them, especially based off of their approach. You'll have to really get to know them on a deeper level before they talk about this. It's something that they don't want to dwell in. Maybe in the past, they could have been stuck in a cycle, feeling very down and out because of the situation. But like I said before, they worked really hard to get out of that. Their eyes could also be very significant. They could have like a little bit of sadness in their eyes, but it's kind of like their actions and the way that they carry themselves can contradict that. Some of you may be able to read this off their energy, but most of you may get distracted by how excited and energized this person is. This is someone who's going to initiate taking the relationship further or taking a relationship more serious. They're going to be the ones to invite you out. They could also start by inviting you to hang out with them, just having fun, maybe going out for drinks, and then they invite you somewhere where it's just the two of you. But they seem to enjoy going out a lot and just having fun, experiencing life. Their energy is very spontaneous, but they're talking about how balanced you are. That's something that they'll really love about you. You're not too much of anything. You are perfect. This person doesn't want you to feel like you have to change because of them, or you have to like be as energized or spontaneous as they are. They like that you are the way you are and you're able to go with the flow of things. But this is someone who's very accepting of however you present yourself. This person may be a little sensitive. It seems like whatever flaws they may have, they kind of cover it up with all of this energy and excitement. So this person could be like a prankster, a jokester. This person is like very playful, very fun. They like to joke around a lot, but deep down, like they can be a little bit sensitive or things can get to them. You may also help this person to not let things get to the heart. And because you're very balanced, this could also help this person find that balance within their life as well. Yeah, you have a star here. This is someone who is going to invest a lot into this connection. And this is someone who will always return the favor. They see you as someone who does a lot of things out of the kindness of your heart. And although doing that good deed for someone can be rewarding and fulfilling for you, they still feel like you deserve someone who's going to pour into you the way you pour into others. So this is someone who's going to make sure that at the end of the day, not only are you able to pour back into yourself, but you also have someone who can pour into you. They're very supportive of you. And this person is going to cater to your emotions, cater to whatever is making you feel some type of way. Whatever it is, they're going to make sure that they prioritize your feelings. They don't want you to feel like you're overthinking something, or maybe you shouldn't ask for something. They want to be there for you. And with you being this way, you help this person as well when it comes to their own personal challenges. It seems like the both of you have done a lot of work on yourselves. And I don't see this as a relationship that will become codependent. It's more so like y'all have learned a lot going down y'all's own path, but coming into each other's lives, you're going to learn even more. So whatever the both of you think y'all are an expert at, you may think you have learned as much as you could, or you know more than enough about something. You'll be surprised how much more you two will be able to learn from each other, and how y'all are going to teach each other a lot of things. I feel like the both of you are going to gain a lot of wisdom and a lot of knowledge from each other. This is the type of relationship where you two will grow old together, and you two will have many stories to tell. You have the High Priestess here. You have the Five of Wands. And you have the Two of Swords. And you have the Eight of Cups. You have the Grave, the Clock Tower, and the Owls. Like I said before, you two may definitely grow old together, and you may even leave this earth together at a very old age. And with the Owls being here, there's a lot of wisdom here, there's a lot of knowledge, a lot that you two are going to learn from each other and also teach other people as well. There's a lot of respect in this relationship, and there's a lot of love in this relationship. And once you two make up y'all's mind about what y'all want to do moving forward, that is what will be solidified. It doesn't seem like there'll be any distractions or any outside influences. You two are very solid in y'all's feelings and the love that y'all have for each other. This is a very strong and powerful and beautiful connection that you'll be entering. So yeah, that's your reading, Pile 3. I hope it resonates. Hopefully you like, comment, and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.